Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I want to share with you my personal way of how I go about budgeting my income from month to month. It doesn't just necessarily apply to someone on a fixed income. It can also apply to somebody who gets paid on a weekly or biweekly basis as well. So, what I tend to do is when my income shows up, I look to see what has to be paid out. In fact, I'll get a piece of paper and a pen and write it down on a piece of paper and take the amount that I get each month and then break down what it is that's going out. Then, whatever is at the ending total, I will take that amount and divide it by those amount of days that's left before I get paid again. But do keep in mind, you also have no spend days, which means any money that you have in your account may just sit there because you may not use the money for 2 or 3 days. It may just sit there. And if it sits there, that money is slowly building up. Therefore, you're not using the money, which in turn can actually cause you to wind up having more money at the end of the month if it's done correctly. But I myself, I usually get my income around the first of the month or so, but I don't really have any bills going out until really around the 10th or the 11th or so of each month. And then the following week I have another bill, and then the following week I have another. So I've got, those to deal with. But if you take the amount that you have at the end and divide it by however how many amount of days it is from that day until you get paid again, it's going to give you a number. It could be 10, could be 14, could be 20. It'll vary. It has to do with with your income, and you try to live within that number. If you don't have to spend that amount of money, which you don't, if you stay below it, that's good. If you don't use it and you don't have a no spend day, that's also good too. So definitely keep that in mind when it comes to trying to maintain a budget. I know that it works for me. I myself, particularly, don't really go out all that much. I keep my going outs kind of basic, kind of simple. Grocery store, or if I decide I want to step out for lunch, which I do basically about once a week or so. Um, I really don't spend a whole lot of money. So I do have several no spend days throughout the week that I'm able to, you know, take that money, and if you don't use it, it does add up. It does add up. It may be $2 or $3 per day that you don't touch it. When it adds up, it could be $1. It varies. Everybody's income is different. But this method does work because I know people that have attempted it and used it and tried it and has come back later on and has thanked me for introducing that method to them. Hey, Steve, thank you very much. I really appreciate your method of budgeting my monies. I'm all of a sudden now I've got more money to fall back on than what I used to. Yeah, you're going to if it's done correctly. And it's not really that hard to maintain a budget. In fact, it's pretty easy. I've run across people that have said, oh, but I can't save any money. Yes, you can. You can save as little as $1 per day. $1 a day. If you save $1 a day, $7 a week, roughly about $31 a month. It can be done. If you're able to go higher, that's good too. But that's another method of going about trying to save money. My method is saving money from what you get within a certain amount of money at a certain time. Well, anyways, I hope all of you that have tuned in, I hope that could be of some help to you. And I will see you back here next time. I hope whatever time of day it is for you, I hope you have a good whatever it is. And I'll see you back here next time. Bye.